Hello all my friends, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be dedicated to all things quick cooking. We all have those times in life, those seasons we go through where we need to get dinner on the table and we need to get it there quickly. These are easy recipes, they don't take a whole lot of time or a whole lot of ingredients. They're all pretty budget friendly as well. I think you're going to love these, so let's just get right on into the video. Hey guys, for dinner tonight I'm trying a new recipe for bacon cheeseburger pasta. So I've got about a pound of ground beef in here. I am seasoning that up with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some minced onion. Get this browned through and drained.
Degrees and sunny, just the way I always wanted. 더바랄 것도 없어. 지금 이대로면 좋아.
Alright, I'm going in with this cavatappi. It's a half a box. I am cutting this recipe in half. I browned up all my ground beef, but half of it I'm reserving for another meal and half of it I'm using for this. So half a pound of ground beef and 8 ounces of pasta. Whatever pasta you want to use will work. Okay, and now you just add everything else in to your drained pasta. I'm going to put my heat on pretty low. And let's start adding in here. Just going to break in my 3 slices of bacon I did in the air fryer. Just break those up. Next I'm going to add in the ground beef. Next up, 3/4 a cup of beef broth. And we've got our cheeses. I've got a half a cup of Colby and a 1/4 a cup of Parmesan. We've got 1½ tablespoons of ketchup, 1½, a half a tablespoon of Worcestershire. I'm going to go a little lighter on that. Okay, it also calls for a cornstarch slurry, but I don't think we need it. Pretty thick already, so I'm going to give this a little sample and see if the seasonings taste right. Okay, it tastes really good. I think it just needs a little bit more ketchup, and then I think if you want to put like Parmesan or something on the top would be really good, so that's probably what we will do. But it tastes really good, so I'm leaving out the cornstarch. Mine's already thickened up. It looks great. Wow, I think this is going to be yummy. So this could be some sort of like, you know, your own version of like a hamburger helper or something like that along those lines. Kind of reminds me of that, but yummy. Okay, I'll show you when we serve it up. I love this one so much. I love the flavor with the cheese the ketchup, the bacon. Oh, it was just a really delicious, so super easy meal. I'll definitely be making it again. I think I'd like to throw a little bit of Velveeta in there to maybe even make it more creamy. So, so good. You got to try this one. Look below for the recipe. For another night's dinner, I used the remaining half a pound of ground beef and I made Big Mac snack wraps. I have been wanting to make these for so long. First time ever to make them, but I've wanted to make them for a long time. So basically, you have your tortilla, some ground beef, you have American cheese, pickles. You can do whatever you want for sure, but it's to mimic a Big Mac. So I'm using this secret sauce here that you get at Walmart. You can, of course, make your own. Use Thousand Island, is kind of similar. Put a little bit of this on there, some shredded lettuce. I rolled it up and put it in the microwave. The meat was already warm, but I wanted to just bring the whole thing to the same temperature. So I threw it in the microwave for about a minute for these two. Cut this thing open, and I'm telling you, it tastes like a Big Mac. It's so good. I never had a Big Mac snack wrap from McDonald's before when they had them. So this is my first time. This was so good. It would be a great lunch snack. We had it tonight for dinner with a little bowl of leftover soup. I'll be showing this. It's a cheesy ham, corn, potato chowder. I'll be showing that coming up soon. From my freezer, I have pulled one boneless, skinless chicken breast. Out of my spice cabinet, smoked paprika and a packet of ranch. And from the fridge, I pulled out some cilantro and an avocado. I'm about to make the most delicious ranch chicken tacos. They were so amazing. I cannot just even express the goodness that these were. I just had a hankering for something like this. I never made this before, and I looked in Pinterest and looked online. And I had in mind I was just going to put some ranch on there and fry up this chicken in these small cubes to make ranch chicken tacos. And so I saw somewhere someone made something similar and they used some paprika in there as well. So I was like, okay, yes, that's what we're doing. These, I can't even say. This was just so delicious. It was just what I wanted. It hit the spot. So I've been saying on my grocery hauls, if you don't watch those, you wouldn't know, but I am really trying hard to use what I have here at home in the freezers, the fridge, the pantry, using the things I have for the month of January to just really clear some things out and use what I have instead of buying more. So all of this I had, with the exception of the taco. Well, no, I have the taco shells, but they're from a couple weeks back. But basically, I'm trying to just, make recipes around the things that I already have, and it's going great. This was so good. Okay, now that my chicken is all seasoned up, I have just heated up some olive oil in my skillet. I'm going to get this chicken in and start it to frying. I like shredded chicken taco type stuff okay. Not that I don't like it, but I much prefer my chicken for Mexican to be cubed and fried or something along those lines. I prefer this so much more. So I just could not wait to have this. I was so excited. All right, I didn't have any fresh lemon or lime, so I just pulled my bottle of lemon juice out of the fridge. Just put a little bit on, not much at all. You don't want it to overpower it, but I knew that fresh citrus taste would just make this even more flavorful. It just really brightens up chicken or beef when you're making Mexican. I knew I wanted these to be very simply dressed. Mainly, I just wanted some fresh chopped onion and cilantro. I love that. Like when you get street tacos, that's James and our sons. They all love street tacos, and they have some favorite little taquerias, or some little taco shops, really authentic, where they get some yummy street tacos. But generally, cilantro and white onion is the topping. And so I knew I wanted that with just a little bit of cheese, maybe some sour cream. So I'm getting my onion and cilantro all chopped up. And these right here are the star of the show. You talk about a game changer taco shell. If your store doesn't have these, I wish they did. Ours just recently started carrying them. They are so good. They are very little and thin and crispy. We had these years ago. Some friends of ours had these at their family and multiple states away, And so they would buy these and bring them back. Oh my word, they're so good. I'm so glad. All these years later, I just randomly saw these on the shelf at our Walmart. They're so thin and crispy. You definitely may have some that are broken in the box, but they are amazing. They just have such a great taste and texture. So I used those. My little handy dandy taco holder here that I got from Amazon. These are just so great when it comes to building your tacos, and they're just not going to fall over everywhere. So my chicken, of course, is all done. It is deliciously flavored. I'm going to just start building these little tacos. Oh, and a little hack, if you do have a broken taco shell, just put cheese in the bottom, especially if you have one of these little holders. Sit it in the holder, put cheese in the bottom, and once you get your toppings in there, and then I always stick these in the air fryer or microwave them to just get the cheese melted and everything to the same temperature. That cheese will work as, it'll adhere and kind of work as a little glue to keep your little taco shell together. So, little hack for your taco in case it's broken, the shell if it's broken. All right, we just about have these done. Like I said, I stuck mine in the air fryer just for, maybe a minute, just to get everything all yummy and melded together. Can't sing the praises of these enough. I'm going to make this for family night soon. I'm going to do a big batch of the chicken ahead, just put it in the crock pot to keep warm, and we're going to have a taco bar. And it's going to be amazing. So, taco Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, taco any day. Chicken ranch tacos were the bomb this night. Oh, and I forgot to mention that we even had a jarrito. This was a pineapple. Oh my goodness, this was delicious. First time for me to try this, one of these Mexican sodas. So good. I'm sure every household has their tried and trues, and we've got a couple of those around here. A pan-fried homemade cheeseburger is at the top of the list for some of our favorite quick meals. We love a good burger, and when you do it at home, you can customize it how you want. It's healthier, it's lots less expensive, it's a win-win. Now, my favorite way, put your burgers into saran wrap, a Ziploc bag, make a whole big batch of burgers, put them all back down in the hamburger bun bag, whatever you do or want to do to get this steaming effect takes your cheeseburgers over the top. That's what I do every single time. Here it is, all dressed and ready to roll. I just made some air fryer onion rings. These are just bagged frozen onion rings. You talk about a delicious meal, better than fast food, hands down. Quick and easy to the table. Right into one of our other fast favorites around here is homemade pizza. So this Pizza Buddy brand, I've been buying at Walmart. I buy a few of these at the time and put them in my freezer. I love the Aldi and Trader Joe's pizza dough, but we don't live near Trader Joe's, and Aldi has stopped carrying them. So hopefully it's just a seasonal thing that they will bring back. Not gone forever, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But like I said, I've been buying these at Walmart. I don't make my own pizza dough. I just buy these. They're, maybe $1 around there, a little over possibly. And you get these at Walmart. At our stores, they are with maybe up in the front where all the sub sandwiches that are pre-made and that kind of thing, up in those refrigerated sections. That's where I've been finding this, and it's really good. We really like it. So just working on getting this all spread out, making an easy peasy homemade pizza tonight. Nothing special, or really nothing even for you to see around here. Probably, it's pretty self-explanatory on a homemade pizza, but I'm going to show you because this is what I made this night. And what is so fun about making your own pizza at home, you can just doctor it up however you want. I always bake my pizza crust alone for a few minutes before I put all the toppings on, maybe 5 minutes or so. And it helps if you prick it with a fork, which I never remember to do. So I usually have some of those little air pockets, but no big deal. So that's out of the oven. I'm just going to put on sauce. Tonight we did an extra cheesy, extra pepperoni, and then I had just a little bit of onions that I fried up to go on there. Very simple, but delicious, and oh my goodness, a fraction of the price that you can order a pizza from the pizza place. And you can see here, this had been baking in the oven for just a few minutes when I remembered I wanted to add these pepper rings, mild pepper rings. So I grabbed it back out, throwing these on top, putting it back in, letting it bake till it's golden brown. And like I said, it's easy, it's quick, it's just a winner and one of our favorites around here. And I usually like to show you some of the things that I am making to take to our church fellowship meal. And I usually don't show those in its entirety because I take them for the meal on Sunday. So I oftentimes just show you some of the prep leading up towards that. But it's still a good maybe idea and inspiration for you. And I like to show kind of what I've made here in the kitchen. So this is a beef brisket portion. James had done a beef brisket a while back, and it was just so big that we were able to eat on it, plus have 3 portions to put in the freezer. And it's just such a great idea because it comes out of the freezer as delicious as it went in. You can see that yummy smoke ring on this. It was just so good. So our theme for our fellowship meal was Mexican, and so I decided to bring some street tacos with this beef brisket. So this is getting just cut up into small slivers. I'm going to get it into the skillet. I'm going to saute that with some olive oil. I put just a little bit of spices on there, some garlic. I put some cumin, some chili powder, just some traditional Mexican style seasonings. And I put in onion and cilantro that I had used earlier in the week when I made the chicken tacos. So I just fried this all together, and then when I got to church the next day, I heated this up real quick and just made tacos with flour tortillas. That's what I had, so that's what I used. And put this meat, put cheese, and then I stuck them in the oven for about 5 minutes. And let the cheese melt, and these were delicious. We had a lot of good rave reviews about how yummy these beef brisket tacos were. So if you have some brisket and you will probably inevitably have some left over, this is a great way to use that. Last thing I'm going to show you, I made these for brunch one day. I used the King's Hawaiian rolls. I used some freezer pre-made sausage patties. I fried those up, fried up some scrambled eggs, and then I just laid all these out and just covered the bottom surface with my sausage and with my eggs and cheese, put on the tops, stuck these in the microwave for a few minutes to soften the buns. These were so delicious. So I guess you would call these just a little breakfast slider made with the King's Hawaiian rolls. This was quick and easy, and it was a great thing to have for brunch. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate when you come by. If you haven't joined the community here, just do so by hitting the subscribe button. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you the next time. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
Tell what I got, though I'm sorry.